Hey, what's up everyone? Welcome to 90 Day Fiancé latest news. The air in Tigerlily Taylor's living room was thick with unsaid feelings, and it was eerily quiet. Her fingers were white from holding her phone so firmly while she sat on the soft gray couch. She was breathing sharply and unevenly, as though every time she exhaled, she was running the risk of letting out a sob that she would not let out. Mia, her best friend, was leaning forward across from her, scrolling through her own phone with a frown on her face. Long shadows were formed by the room's gloomy lighting, but the images on their screens were glaringly clear. With a broken yet determined voice, Tigerlily declared, "It's him." Although she didn't require confirmation, she secretly hoped Mia would somehow refute the facts that were directly in front of her. "I could recognize that face anywhere." Mia pursed her lips in rage as she enlarged the picture. There was no mistaking it. Tigerlily's spouse, Adnan Abdel Fattah, was sat in a little private cafe. His endearing grin, which had previously warmed Tigerlily's heart, was now aimed at someone else. With her laughing captured in the picture, the woman seated opposite him leaned closer. "This bastard," Mia said in a low, menacing voice. "How was he able to? Following all that you have done for him?" With the incriminating image still staring back at them, she threw the phone onto the coffee table, face up. Tigerlily's gaze briefly returned to the picture before she averted her gaze and clenched her fists. "I sacrificed everything for him," she muttered. The tremble in her voice had subsided to a simmering rage. "My friends, my job, my house, everything. For what purpose? So that he could follow her around covertly?" Mia put a reassuring hand on her shoulder and reached over. "This situation is not your fault. He is solely responsible for this, and you no longer owe him anything at all." For a considerable amount of time, Tigerlily gazed at the phone, her thoughts racing. More to herself than to Mia, she remarked, "He thinks he can play me, like I'm some kind of fool." Her tone became more confident and strong. "He is not the winner. Not after this." The following evening, Adnan sat at his desk at work, his face illuminated by the light from his computer. His attention was divided between the phone next to him and the email he was typing. He looked at the screen every few seconds, as though he was waiting for a message. He leaped to his feet in surprise at the sound of the door banging open. With a stack of papers in her palm and fiery gaze, Tigerlily bounded in. "Tigerlily," he cried, a fake smile beginning to appear on his face. "Why are you in this place?" She didn't respond. She slapped the papers down as she strode to his desk instead. They were dispersed over the surface by the force. Images of him and his covert partner laughing, holding hands, and leaning in much closer than any married guy should with a woman caught Adnan's attention. He demanded, seeming to be outraged, "What the hell is this?" With her arms folded, Tigerlily spoke in a measured, icy tone. "Adnan, you tell me. You appear to be the secret expert." His confidence wavered, and his smile faltered. His tone was defensive as he started. "This isn't what it looks like." Tigerlily snorted, a harsh, acrid sound. "Oh, don't hurt me. Don't act as though this isn't a problem. That would be an insult to my intelligence. You wore that jacket on our anniversary, and I know what it is. And her." She poked at the pictures with a finger. "The necklace I got you is on her. Was it a memento of your affair that you gave her?" Raising his hands in what he probably believed to be a soothing gesture, Adnan walked around the desk. "Tigerlily, pay attention. It's not serious. I don't care about her." "Not serious?" Tigerlily repeated, raising her voice. "You've been lying to me and sneaking around for months, and you don't think it's serious? You have no right to minimize what you have done to me." A look of desperation took across Adnan's face. "I'll make this right. I swear I'll end it with her. Give me a chance, please." As Tigerlily gazed at him, her rage gave way to a more subdued yet equally potent emotion. "Adnan, you had your chance," she remarked quietly and steadily. "You don't get one more." The wedding ring clinked softly against the wood as she removed it from her finger and set it on the desk. She turned and left without saying another word. She didn't turn to face Adnan when he shouted for her. A few weeks later, Tigerlily was holding a glass of wine on the balcony of her new apartment. She could see the metropolis in front of her, its lights glimmering like stars. There was a little buzz of faraway traffic in the fresh air. Mia came over with another glass. Leaning on the railing next to her, she gave it to Tigerlily. "So, how's life without the human trash bag?" asked Mia in a cheerful tone. Tigerlily's laughter was unrestrained and unrestrained. "Better than I ever thought it would be," she said. "I feel like I can breathe again at last." With a cunning grin, Mia lifted her glass. "To new beginnings," she murmured. Mia's glass and Tigerlily's clinked together. She went on, "and to never settle for less." The burden of the past gradually diminished as they sipped their wine in friendly silence. With a slight smile on her lips, Tigerlily gazed out at the metropolis. The future felt like hers to mold for the first time in a long time. Although she was unsure of her exact destination, she was positive that she would never allow anyone to dim her light again. This gossip is over. If you liked the video, then give your opinion in the comment box and stay with us by subscribing the channel. Thank you.